Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all the honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barak Badash. Double honors and respect to the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to all Akim that are preaching and teaching His word with 100% truth and sincerity. And unto the men, women, and children that are listening and learning. And unto the Bayath of the elect house of David that is scattered abroad, I give you my utmost and sincere salutations. Okay? So, I was just reading an article here, and it says it's crazy. Some whites are using melanin injections to look and feel black. So we're just gonna go ahead and read a little bit of this, and we're going to get into some scriptures, and this is not going to be a long lesson, but Lord willing, to be edifying nonetheless. So it says, some white people are getting melanin injections to look and feel black, but many questions remain unanswered. And it says, in an ongoing and controversial beauty trend, some white individuals are taking drastic measures to achieve a darker complexion by using melanin injections. Okay, there we go. They're using darker complexion by using melanin injections. So dubbed melanotan. This illegal and unregulated drug is being promoted as a fast-track solution to tanning, but experts warn of serious health risks. The phenomenon raises important cultural and ethical questions as these individuals seek not just a darker skin tone, but also claim to feel black through these treatments. And it says here, what is melanotan? And it's, oh boy. It says melanotan is a synthetic hormone that stimulates the body's natural production of melanin, the pigment response for skin color. It says available primarily as injections or nasal sprays. Melanotan 1 and melanotan 2 are the most common forms circulating online and in some beauty circles. Originally researched for its potential medical uses, including treating erectile dysfunction, melanotan 2 has since been repurposed and marketed on the black market as a tanning enhancer. Excuse me. It says, despite being illegal in many countries, including the UK and Australia, these injections are easily accessible through social media influencers and underground beauty salons. And it says, why are people using it? For some white users, the goal goes beyond achieving a sun-kissed glow. They want to emulate what they perceive as blackness. And it says, influencers and social media users tout the injections as a way to achieve a black aesthetic. A troubling reflection of how black culture and physical traits are often appropriated while dismissing the lived experiences and systemic issues faced by black communities. This is a video here, but I'll play it out later. And it says health risks and side effects. It says experts warn that melanotan injections come with severe health risks, including nausea, kidney damage, and even an increased risk of skin cancer. Dr. Emma Wedgeworth, a consultant dermatologist, explains that melanotan 2 overstimulates the melanocytes, the cells responsible for pigment production, potentially leading to the development of melanoma, which is skin cancer, a deadly form of skin cancer. In addition, users are at risk of infections and
abscesses due to unregulated manufacturing and unsafe injection practices. One particular concerning case involved a 27-year-old woman who developed stage 1 melanoma after 2 months of using melanotan 2. The unregulated nature of the drug means the buyers often have no idea what they are injecting, with one study finding up to 6% impurities in samples tested. And it says that there are cultural and ethical implications. The trend of white individuals seeking to look and feel black through artificial means is not without controversy. It raises questions about cultural appropriation and fetishization of blackness while ignoring the real struggles of black people. While those undergoing these treatments might enjoy temporary satisfaction, the broader social implications and potential health consequences remain significant concerns. And what you have here is a picture of a oh gosh. See this right here. No. It's oh my gosh. And it says here, dermatologists warn that the only safe way to achieve a tan is through self-tanning products, which provide the desired look without health risks. Dr. Wedgeworth strongly advised against quick fix solutions like melanotan, stating, "While you may be pleased with the temporary effect, you could be exposing yourself to long-term health problems." As the trend continues to grow, it underscores the ongoing pressure to conform to beauty standards and the lengths some will go to achieve them. However, the quest for a darker complexion, particularly when driven by problematic desires to feel black, it is not only dangerous but raises deeper issues about identity, race, and respect. Okay. Okay, I'm going to play this video here in a second, but I'm just going to go back to the top here. I'm going to get some scriptures. Now, I find this ultimately to be just, you can't help but laugh. You really can't. Because this just goes to show you, even though that these other nations hate us, but they want to be just like us. They want to have that same, lively spirit. They want to have that, as they call it, swag or riz, that charm. They're never going to have it. That's why my mother always said, often imitated but never duplicated. And it's true. They try to mimic us all the time, but they always got to talk shit about us. This is going to be Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. And it says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leper his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil." So, basically, no matter how much you change your appearance, you still are who you are. And like it says right here, then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil. So you're accustomed to do evil, which means you're programmed to do evil, but can you really do good even though it's in your nature to do the opposite? So, oh man. This right here just goes to show you, man, that even though our people have self-hatred, but yet these other nations, they have their own self-hatred because they can't accept themselves as they are. They want to be us. But it's never going to happen. Okay? This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31, and it says, Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. So, why be jealous of the oppressor? Why be jealous of these other nations when they want to be you, but at the same time they don't like you? Okay? Even in our lowest estate, even in our lowest state condition, we still are better than them. Our music, the way we dance, our art, everything that we do, even in our lowest state, we still outdo these other nations. Why envy them when the Most High gave you that spirit? Why? All right, this is going to be a second Esdras. Second Esdras, chapter 2, verse 20. Second Esdras, chapter 2. Second Esdras, chapter 2, verse 28. Here, no, I'm going to start at verse 27. It says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." Verse 28, "The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord." So, eventually there's going to come, the tables are going to turn. And, the heathen are truly going to show their jealousy and hatred for you, but they're not going to be able to do a damn thing about it. Okay? So, like I said, when that time comes, when the Lord, brings about that judgment, man, and Lord willing that we're of the elect, we're going to be merry and have abundance. Okay? We're going to be good. Well, they suffer. Okay? And the heathen in the 2/3, they're counted for as heathen too. They shall envy you. They're going to be jealous. They're going to be brown-nosing you. They want to be with the cool kids. Alright, this is going to be Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. Verse 23. And it says, "For the Most High created man to be immortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity." Now, let me see if I could get the word. Let's see if I can get the word image real quick here. Image meaning. So, alright, so it says here, and it says, image, a representation of the external form of a person or thing in art. Okay, synonyms: the likeness, resemblance, depiction, the portrayal, representation, the figure, the portrait, the artist's impression, the general impression that a person, organization, or product presents to the public. Okay, so the full meaning of image. A visual representation of something, a likeness of an object produced on a photographic material, a picture, but a person's image. Someone's image is the idea that other people have of that person. So, really, the physical, okay, here we go. Image definition meaning a physical likeness or representation of a person, animal, or thing, photographed, painted, sculpted, or otherwise made visible. Okay, so, going back to this, so, I'm going to read Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 23. Again, it says, "For the Most High created man to be immortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity." So, we are made to be in the likeness of the Most High. Us, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds whose father's sperm line goes back. We are the image of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We are the representation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So think about it. These other people, well, as it says right here, these Edomites, the so-called white people that are injecting themselves with melanotan, they want to be just like us. Because we know, we are a peculiar treasure unto the Most High, above all people. We're better. So, that right there should tell you that, we are the image of the Most High, and the people in these other heathen nations, they're jealous of that. Because they want to be that image. They want to have that, what's the word I'm looking for? They want to have that status. But it's not meant for them. Verse 24, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 24, it says, "Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it." So, through envy of the devil came death into the world, man. Because what happened with Cain and Abel? Cain was envious of his brother, Abel, because the Lord chose his offering over his. Chose Abel's offering over his. And so in that moment, Cain slew him. So, they that do hold of his side do find it. So those that join hand in hand with the devil and his sinful works, his iniquity, man, they're gonna find death too. Okay? Following after the ways of this devil, man, it's a dead end. Okay, listen to the same book, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 23. And it says, "Neither will I go with consuming envy, for such a man shall have no fellowship with wisdom." Okay? So, consuming envy. We, always being jealous of and covetous of what someone else has, or, for example, someone who is popular on social media, he's good with the ladies, he has a good following, and let's say you have a social media page of your own, but you don't have as much as he does, and people are looking more towards him, giving him more attention and love than you, or he's just got better clothes, better money, a better looking car, and this and that, being envious of such things, man. I guess like I just said, for such a man shall have no fellowship with wisdom. Okay, and besides, we're not supposed to be materialistic, anyways. We don't hold on to these temporal things, because eventually they're all going to be taken away, destroyed. And all these people that have all this nice stuff, eventually all that's gonna go to shit. They're gonna have nothing. Alright, this is Sirach. Sirach 9 and 11. And it says, envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. Okay? So, don't like I said, don't be envious of what someone else has, because you don't know. Yeah, they may seem like they're doing good for that moment, but you just don't know what's going to happen later on. You just don't. So why follow after vain glory, man? This is the same book, Sirach chapter 30, verse 24. And it says, envy and wrath shorten the life, and carefulness bringeth age before the time. Okay, so envy and wrath shorten the life. Okay? So by being covetous, jealous, and angry over someone who has something that you don't, all you're doing is just, for one, you're lacking wisdom, and you're just bringing yourself that much closer to the grave, because you're worried about what someone else is doing, what they have, rather than focusing on yourself. Okay? And carefulness bringeth age before the time. So be careful, man. Carefulness, being cautious, using wisdom, thinking before you act, it bringeth age before the time. So basically meaning, by being careful and being cautious and, being in control of yourself and aware of your actions and the people around you and all that, you'll live you'll live to see old age. So, there's no need to worry about what all these other people have, because it don't mean anything. This is going to be let's see, Sorry, I'm just thought I had it in my head. Thought I had it, but this will be, I'll close out with this. Matthew 5 and 13, and it says, ye are the salt of the earth. So what does that mean? Ye are the salt of the earth, which means that, as Israelites, we have like I said before, we have that charisma, we have that lively spirit, that charisma, the way we move and how we conduct ourselves, how we talk. We bring about that, that style, as they, that style, that riz, that swag, and everybody likes it. That's why, if you really think about it, even though these other nations hate us, but really they envy us, because they know who we are, they know who our power is, and they know that we belong to Him, and that He chose us. Okay? So, I don't really envy I really don't envy none of these people, really. I really don't. Because, for what reason? What is there to be envious of? We got Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We really don't need anything else other than that. Other than him. So, yeah, that's about all that I had for this. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying, but I don't know if this video is going to play or not. But I'll see what happens. Oh, okay, there we go. So, you know, there's absolutely no reason to be envious of this devil, man. It's just a waste of time and energy. You know what? We're not gonna watch the video. This is just not even worth it. But anyways, I hope that this list was edifying. And this just goes to show you, man. Even though Esau Edom, he hates us, but at the same time, you know, he's envious of us, and he also has that self-hatred because he can't stand who he is. He can't stand the fact that he's the devil and he's the base, while we're the, you know, we're the ones that, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua chose to be his people. So really, there's no need to be jealous of this devil or any of these other nations. And with that, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise. I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Badash. I'd like to give double honors and respect to the elders and to the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to all Akim that are preaching and teaching his word with 100% truth and sincerity. And unto the men, women, and children that are listening and learning. And unto the Biafra that would out the elect house of David that is scattered abroad. I give you my utmost and sincere salutations. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Nir Shirala, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom, Barakatah.